My first day at school, I remember when I was 5 years old, obviously there's lots of anxieties or excitement around that first day, but the biggest memory I have of that first day of school was my older brother and sister telling me that, you know, you can't speak Gaelic at school. Nobody speaks it. That's a vivid memory for me because I was surprised because it was our family language. A lot of our elderly neighbours or family friends spoke the language. So growing up, we learned Gaelic in the family here. My father's from the Outer Hebrides of Scotland and a native speaker. My mother's family had lost the language, but she reclaimed it, and they raised all of us speaking Gaelic. But that was really difficult and a challenge for them, I'm sure, and it was a challenge for us to try to balance those two worlds. So I'm a fiddler and a bagpiper, and I work for Colaisde na Gàidhlig, the Gaelic College, as the Director of Education and VP of their new site in Mabou, Beinn. Mhàbu, it's an old convent here in Mabou. An academic institution of this sort gives us a whole lot of potential for anything, really, to educate our own people here, to bring visitors to the area, to learn about the culture or the research aspects. Really have no idea where it's going to go yet, so that's really exciting, and we have seen a few spin-off opportunities already. And one big one would be North America's first Gaelic immersion school. So Taigh Sgoile and Drochaide is a little Gaelic immersion school there in Mabou. And we have 9 kids in grade primary and 1, mostly in grade primary, and then it'll build each year up to a P4 school. So they're learning math, as you would in any Nova Scotia school, according to prescribed outcomes, but along with that they might learn math in a cultural setting, like learning a square dance, and you know, or learn how to step dance. So it's really exciting to see that. The kids absolutely love it. And it's independent of Colaisde na Gàidhlig, the Gaelic College, so it's grown up there at Beinn, but it is entirely its own thing, and to me that represents what Beinn has to provide to Mabou. We're always trying to push our culture in terms of like just make sure that we have fiddlers, young fiddlers coming up and learning the tradition, or people are learning the language, and we have metrics around that. I think we have to look further than just making sure that people are learning it and digging into why they're learning it. What's the value? I've heard some really large proponents of the language and the culture say, I don't care about the language in particular, it's everything that surrounds it. The worldview, the cosmology, your approach to your peers, your sense of your connection to nature, all of those things that are embodied in the idioms and the proverbs and that kind of thing in our older speakers, and the ones that don't even speak Gaelic, they still embody those worldviews and values. That's, I think, where we have to go, and that's what inspires me, is to dig beyond the superficial aspects of our culture and to make it meaningful. My name's Kenneth MacKenzie, and I come from Mabou Mines, and I'm here in my childhood and present home here on Mabou Mines Road, and I work for Colaisde na Gàidhlig, and I spend a lot of my spare hours working on this Gaelic immersion school project, Taigh Sgoile and Drochaide.